higher television ratings, and higher attendance figures. That doesn't come courtesy of a league. It comes courtesy of the players who play in it. In Caitlin Clark's case, she was the most popular player, which means she could have significantly helped the bottom line. The league should have seen that from day one and maximized her potential. But they didn't. Stephen A. Smith, in his signature no-nonsense style, called out the WNBA, including Cathy Engelbert, for mishandling Caitlin Clark. He questioned why the league didn't capitalize on Clark's star power to bring even more attention and reap the benefits. The evidence is clear. Caitlin Clark is the golden goose of women's basketball. Before Clark stepped onto an Indiana Fever court, no WNBA game had hit the million-viewer mark since 2008. Then Clark arrived, and 23 games broke that barrier, with Clark featured in 20 of them. Clark's impact hasn't just been about numbers. She's had to deal with jealousy and racism from players who aren't as talented. Some of her teammates haven't protected her on the court, even when opponents targeted her. As former NBA player Matt Barnes pointed out, Clark has been on the receiving end of hard fouls and screens, with her teammates often failing to back her up. Clark's success has also sparked debates about race and privilege. Stephen A. Smith addressed these criticisms head-on, emphasizing that Clark's popularity goes beyond her skin color. Her ability to draw viewers and elevate the league's profile is unparalleled, and other players, like Paige Bueckers, haven't achieved the same level of cultural impact despite their talent. Clark's influence is transforming women's basketball, proving it can command primetime attention, generate substantial revenue, and inspire the next generation. Her games are events, her performances are must-watch, and her presence is reshaping the sport. As Stephen A. Smith put it, Caitlin Clark is box office. Last season, she broke viewership records across multiple networks. What sets Clark apart from other sports icons is her ability to elevate the entire league. With Serena Williams, viewers tuned in for Serena. With Caitlin Clark, people are watching the entire league, making every matchup and rivalry more compelling. She has already proven that women's basketball can compete for mainstream attention. The real question is whether the WNBA will fully embrace and build upon the momentum she's created. Sports fans who hadn't previously cared about NHL hockey started tuning in at home and in bars across the western U.S. Similarly, in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark's star power has drawn unprecedented attention to the league. However, one WNBA player claims to match Clark in both skills and star power. Angel Reese, for example, recorded her 7th consecutive double-double to set a rookie record. Yet, many of Reese's double-doubles have come with subpar efficiency, often on below 50% shooting. This raises questions about whether her stats reflect dominance or inefficiency. Regardless, Reese's performances don't hold the same influence as Clark's. Caitlin Clark's impact is undeniable. She has shattered nearly every scoring record in women's basketball and brought unparalleled attention to the WNBA. The 2023 season, driven by Clark's electrifying play, was the most watched in WNBA history. Her fast-paced, high-skill style has resonated with basketball fans accustomed to NBA action, proving that the WNBA can deliver similarly thrilling moments. Clark's influence has been transformative, but some have criticized her popularity. Commentators like Jemele Hill argue that Clark's rise could overshadow the contributions of Black women who have built the league. However, recognizing Clark's achievements doesn't diminish the legacies of greats like Sheryl Swoopes or Maya Moore. Clark's success adds to the league's rich history rather than detracting from it. Former NBA guard Austin Rivers defended Clark, highlighting how her talent has brought much-needed attention, respect, and investment to the WNBA. According to Rivers, Clark's rookie season has coincided with critical milestones, such as the league introducing chartered flights. This, he says, is no coincidence. It's the Caitlin Clark effect. Critics who focus on Clark's background or popularity miss the bigger picture. Her rise benefits the entire league. Her matchups with players like Angel Reese create compelling rivalries and storylines, drawing in new viewers and elevating women's basketball as a whole. Clark represents the transformative potential the WNBA needs to grow. Her performances attract fans who might not have previously paid attention to the league, offering a chance to expand its audience and solidify its place in professional sports. By fully embracing her as a star, the WNBA can ensure a brighter future for the sport. The league must recognize and celebrate what Caitlin Clark brings to the game, not just for her sake, but for the benefit of all its players. Her talent, composure, and ability to draw fans make her a cornerstone of the WNBA's growth. The question now is whether the league will capitalize on her momentum with equal vision and investment. The future of women's basketball is blazing bright, and with players like Caitlin Clark leading the charge, the potential is limitless. Thanks you so much.